So it is the 6th of June. The 6th of June. Rob's Inferno while it burns slow. I haven't did a V points with Rob's Inferno in a while. It's been so long, but I had to do one. I figured, why not? Just talk about a lot going on right now in our world. What's happening with this matrix, this simulation, what our son is doing and stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing, you know. A lot is coming to the forefront what we've been lied to you about. A lot that they not saying, you know, it's coming to the forefront. Everything, literally. But this was gonna happen though, and this was meant to happen. I've been out probably like now, I want to say probably like 10 minutes or something like that. You can see I'm starting to break me a little, sweat and whatnot. But what's crazy though is like literally like the boys. Let's talk about these boys. These boys, they got the nerve to you know, like the gang stalking and stuff. When you know certain information and what's going on, they don't really want, like, you know, in certain esoteric science information and stuff like that. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, so much is going through my head right now. I don't really know even what to touch on that first. My energy kind of everywhere. I ain't even going front with y'all. But yeah, the gang stalking, like it's getting severe now. Like they know as far as like the certain people that know certain esoteric science and certain people that don't know what's going on. Like it's coming more to it's coming more to the forefront. But what got me skeptical on this shit is like I'm even watching these niggas now. I'm waiting for one of these niggas to hop out on some crazy ass shit so I can just tell them about themselves. I can ask them their biological identification to this planet. You know what I'm saying? Like where that at? That's what I want to know. You know, not even being rude or nothing like that. Like that's just, I don't know. I just want to know. You know, I heard Khalid talking about today how they, you know, and it's crazy. Like they really did switch it up. Like a lot of us don't even know where we from. It's the battle of, oh yeah, we know we're not really from Africa. We was on every side of the planet and stuff like that. We know this, but we know it's a galactical cosmic thing as far as like being the creators of the multiverse. You know what I'm saying? This whole shit. We know that we really them, you know, and we always been them. But at the same time, it's like why some of us are like waking some of our people up that don't know and stuff like that. We get attacked off that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like these niggas is following me every corner they hit. They looking at me. I'm looking at these niggas dead in they shit too though. Like this my fucking planet. What you mean? Like, and our species, we coming back up. And what our sun doing? I'm gonna tell y'all what's happening right now, real quick. All right, the ionized particles that's coming off the sun, right? It's crazy because in the Bible talk about the fires dealing with the radiation, right? The UVC rays that's coming off the sun right now. We know that we the only ones that can take that sun for real. We know that. But as it's heating up and it's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse, you're gonna start seeing all of it pick up. And you're gonna start seeing the white people with the monkeypox, the melanoma, all these things are gonna start taking place more. You know, they're trying everything they can just to stop the sun from what it's doing, but the sun is gonna do what it does regardless because it's natural. Everything that's organic to this planet is gonna be okay. You get what I'm saying? That's what that's really about. But they're not trying to say it how it really is. But they're not gonna be able to hide it, but only so long. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, the frequency is rising. It's dealing with the vibration. You know, the money can't match it. This whole monetary system, it can't match it. You know? So yeah, they freaking out right now. They trying to figure out like what the fuck to do behind all of this. You know, but it's karmic debt though. It's karmic debt. You know? If something's the truth, it's always gonna be the truth regardless. You can change it. You could have people in a docile state. Have us not knowing who we are for the ones that don't know, but it still doesn't change the truth from being the truth, and that's what the sun is doing right now, and that's what the sun is about to really show. You know, like even certain stuff that like I said, the sun is not going to do that to us. Like when it comes to melanoma, the monkeypox, and all these other diseases and shit that's going to pop up, but they're going to say it like it's a everybody type thing. You feel me? They're going to try to make it seem like it's an everybody type thing, and it's not. It's not though. It's not though. That's what's just so crazy. Like even by me talking about this, like it's certain people like looking at me and shit all crazy, but that's what we got to get away from, like, because at the end of the day, like I got love for anybody that's high vibrational, right? We all got a higher self and we all got a lower self. Everyone got free will, and how this life shit is set up. Reality as we all know it and how everybody knows it, it's not really that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you start being just dependent on your status, in this money bracket, this monetary system. It's certain stuff you don't even gotta go in on it. You just touch on certain stuff and you gonna feel that fire that you're not supposed to speak on certain shit. I'm a straight Aquarius for real, so I really don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like I'm always gonna speak my mind regardless. Like I just don't care about that shit. But it's what's wild though is like how everything is coming to the forefront now. It's just gonna be crazy. It's just gonna be crazy. You're gonna start seeing people get more like rageful. Basically what you're gonna start to see. In other words, for me really just to say it how it is, you're gonna start to see that animal DNA come out. That's what that is, you know what I'm saying? It's dealing with the genetics in your anatomy. And it's like our anatomy isn't of that animal DNA in any shape, way, or form. We don't have that in our DEA. Excuse me. Let me fix what I just said. And like I said, yeah, they got DNA. That's like a synthetic version of DEA. When you talk about the helix strings and all that. But it's like, this is what I want to know. Like, if I could, like, I really just want, I know our ancestors are here right now. And I know that they really gonna be, a lot of people gonna be like, damn, when they peep our connection, from a cosmic standpoint, when everything really come out. We've been oppressed for so long, y'all. We've been oppressed for so long. Like, it hurt me. Even like I talk to some guys and goddesses. I always respect people's divinity. Right. And not even if they're a god or goddess. Like, I just show everyone love, That's the type of person I am. But a god or goddess, I really respect their divinity. I call them in that, whether they're aware of it or not. I be hoping that they'll ask me why I call them that so I can explain it and break it down. But it's just a crazy thing, though, It's a crazy thing to be gods and goddesses and just to be on this planet, on planet Kai. This really is Atlantis for real, It's facts. And all the karmic debt that's on this planet because of what has been done. Like, even like, for example, I'm not gonna touch deep into it and go like really what, but even like, man, you even think about Chicago, like the name of Chicago being named Chicago, and that dealing with the Illinois Confederacy and shit like that. But it's the same thing, like they use names for like all these states and stuff, and it's just so disrespectful. It's like a mockery on us, because a lot of us don't even know. It's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, niggas didn't just conquer us and use us to build their whole shit up. They didn't lie to us about our history, told us it backwards and shit. But then niggas even use names like we was the Indians. We was the Indians. That's why you could talk to a black person today. They be like, I got 3 sets of Indians in my family and shit like that. We was the Indians. We are them. You know what I'm saying? We're the descendants of them. The Egyptians too. And so you add that pain on to just the normal pain, and they ain't even tell that exactly how it was dealing with slavery and stuff like that. It hurt. You get what I'm saying? That shit hurt. That shit ain't a game. So yeah, like, I'm not on no violent shit. I got love in my heart, but when I'm talking to a human being about it, yeah, it's fire in my eyes when I talk about that shit, because it hurt, And it's like a lot of us are still at a docile state, and they fucked us up so much in this matrix and this simulation that even certain esoteric science information that's really the truth, you speak of it, you look crazy talking about it. You get what I'm saying? So it's really that bad. Like, that's the standpoint that we at right now until the sun finishes doing what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is wild. Like, shit is wild as shit for real. But like I said, man, shout out the guys and the goddesses, you feel me? Shout out to y'all niggas, you know what I mean? For real. You know, we them deities, you know? Spiritual deities, we them ones. We always been, you know? Man, shout out Rashad Jamal, man. Shit got me fucking mad as shit for real. Like, I left a comment on Isis Wisdom page, and I think she said something about it. She was touching on it, and she was just basically saying like, yeah, when your time right, he gonna come out after he on his mission. That's facts. Like, it really hurt me a lot at first. It still hurt, but it's like, that helped me kind of cope with it, because I'm just like, yeah, yo, it's definitely on his mission. I was just so shocked of it happening, how it did. I didn't even think about it from that standpoint, you know, but literally that's how it happened. And I was just like, man, I ain't gonna front. Like, I was just thinking about being on some like next shit. I ain't gonna front. Cause like, it just pissed me off. I'm tired of this shit. And then it's like, so much people want to hop in their videos and just say all this extra next shit. Out of nowhere though. I promise you, out of nowhere. Casper shit, like niggas just pop up. Ghostly Matters and shit. Like, what the fuck? Niggas just pop up speaking crazy shit. But while yo was out here though, niggas wasn't on any of that. I promise you, like, niggas like, and I'm not even saying it from like a violent standpoint, like, yo, really, because like, from my understanding, I just feel like we as guys and us being at ones, we can get our point across, disagree, to find out what's what and everything like that without it being, you know, any violence or one of us hurting each other. Especially when we just know the fact that we really them ones, regardless of what we feel is the truth or not. It's like, that's not going to be the end of it at all, like one of us hurting each other or anything, right? That's how I feel. So I feel like, you know, niggas could have definitely really chopped it up with him about how they genuinely felt whatever he was saying wasn't right, if that's how they felt. But it's like, niggas wait till niggas get locked, and then niggas just go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, shout out that man, yo. I mean, shout out that guy. We not men. You know what I'm saying, man? We not humans. You feel me? We really them, like the Marvel movies and shit. We them. I'm telling y'all, we them. It's a genetic thing. Why you think your veins is green? That's that gamma radiation. Peace, God. How you feeling? Already, bro. You got me? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just like a random guy. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. We really on that type of time. I love my species, man. Yeah, and the sun out bright like how it be, extra bright. You feel me? They be trying to do whatever they can to knock it down, but nah, that shit always gonna shine. Always gonna shine. Oh yeah, so I'm still working on my music and stuff like that. I got hella shit to put out. Like, when I say hella shit, I mean I got hella shit to put out. Like, hella shit. Like, it's crazy all the shit I got to put out. Like, bonkers, everything, snapping on everything. That's usual Rob's Inferno though. Like, I be talking my shit. This is the connection I'm trying to have with it now, how I'm trying to change it. Like the shift, the swerve, the drift, right? I'm trying like I've been changed as far as my lyrics. Like, I guess when you listen to it feeling like I'm like glamorizing the violence and stuff like that. But I'm trying to like throw in there, it's such a thin line, because it's like, right, this generation and the times we in, people be having short attention spans. Like they don't, like, you got to catch them like right there, else they not even listening. They like, fuck it, you feel me? They fuck the whole shit. But I'm trying to like have that mixture where it's like I can throw the knowledge in, and if they never heard anything of what I'm talking about, they don't just like be like, oh, this nigga on some weird shit or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? Because that's never the whole thing about it is we try and wake up as much as people as possible. That's the whole thing. So even now, like I'm getting a random call to 705 number. If that's not my baby mother still on some stalking shit, I don't know who it is, you feel me? Be that gang stalking shit. I never got so much scam calls, right? Scam calls in my life. I guess until I started spreading esoteric science information and waking my people up. You know what I'm saying? It's just wild as shit. Like these niggas want to hit the corners and bend shit and just peek me in my eyes and shit. Like I'm looking at you, T. What the fuck is you talking about? Like I'm looking right at you. Like also same shit. I'm on the same type of time. Like I'm on the same type of time. And I don't fuck with nobody on no negative shit. But you know when you give out love and you just a good person and stuff like that. I don't know. It's crazy. People that's not on high vibrational ways of thinking, they'll try to create shit. They try to like create situations and stuff. You gotta know how to transmute all of that. That shit be wild. But yeah, so what else I want to touch on? Yeah, again, if you just coming in, you feel me? You just hopped in. It's still Viewpoints with Rob's Inferno while it burns slow. You feel me? Shout out to anybody that's trying to be high vibrational. Shit, man, even shout out to human beings, like for the ones that's really riding with us on the tip where it's like they really down to like die for us. It's very, man, that line is so thin, right? But they do exist though. They definitely exist. And there's some ones that's on that type of time where it's like they not on no crazy shit or nothing. Like they step in shit. Like you really might think they black. How they stepping for us. Like they ready to go the whole nine. The show. Like yeah, like what's been done is done. And they learning more of what's been done. And it hurts them even more and they don't change the way they feel about us. I'm talking about them. Them human beings, right? Them the ones. So I really want to pinpoint that, like, shout out to y'all. Because, you know, if you came in this video and you see I'm this far ahead, you know, you heard me just say that, you know, okay, damn, he not racist or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not racist at all. Like, not racist, like, at all. Like, at all. You know? So, yeah, I'm going to do, like, a part two, you know, like, a little bit and shit.